Lady Eleanor's a goodly person, saint-like.
ああ、
Her earnest care saw me back to full health.
彼女のおかげで僕は病気が治ったんだ。
I wavered between life and death for quite some time in that basement sick
治
room,
ってんだ。
and she watched over me through it all, bless her. Can't say as I miss that basement, mind. 'Tis an eerie place, dark and shadowy, filled with the moaning of the sick. Suppose 'tis only to be expected, given the state of those assembled.
ああ、まあ
I'm
治
sure
療
I
の
was moaning too.
一環
I'll gather these now.
だっ
'Twould
た
be a
説
shame
か。
to forget their location when we need them most.
Elena. Ah, yes. The abbess of the gracious hand. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once
うさんく
myself.
さい感じもし
But
た。
I must admit,
へえ。
I've always... You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. But then I started getting sicker and sicker till I was certain death would come for me. In the end, I survived, but methinks I was one of the lucky few.
ああ、これで
So
50-50
many died
だ
down
な。
there. And once I saw her, the abbess, meeting with a strange man.
さあ、どっちに転ぶんだろうか、これ
She
は。
handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up. And he gave her
その
something small in return.
医者とグルなのかな、もしかしたら。
You'd think 'twere medicine, but I'd not have bought medicine from a man like that. He had the look of a scoundrel about him.
ふむ。
They were whispering, but I did hear one of them say aught about keeping quiet. 'Tis well suspicious, eh? Where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square in the eastern part of the common quarter.
夜の一般区の東にある裏広場。
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
ジャンの話だけだと、あ、本当にちゃんと治療してたのかも、みたいな
What business would you have with our...
I do the same thing.
感じだったけど、この証言だともう、50-50だよな。めめ。薬のことなら救いの家の彼女が詳しいはず。かつてバトルで軍用の軍もしかしてあれじゃない、タイラントを作るために人体実験しているってこと。
Oh,
Huh?
sir, if you please. Pray excuse my boldness,
去
sir.
る貴族の方に。
I am but a humble maid in service to a
あ、
noble
箱の
household.
お礼かな、もしかして。
Might I beg a moment of your time? My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm hoping you'll consider offering your assistance. Oh, thank you, sir. You cannot imagine my relief.
よう見つけたな、しかし。
Might we continue this conversation somewhere more discreet? The matter it
何分
concerns
繊
is
細なお
rather
話です。
sensitive, and I would not risk being overheard. You will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray, meet me there at
皆さ
your
ん、決め
earliest
事がお好きですな。
convenience.
さあ、後で伺うけど。
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
ここを曲がった。
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord
What
Vader's
is
is like to be in your debt.
もう絶対いけない宗教なんじゃないのこれ。
Nicely done. Suppose it can't have been easy to procure this much so quickly.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith. 'Tis simple for me to extract what I require.
Ha! You're a fearsome one. Here's hoping I ne'er end up in your care.
うーん。 悪ぶってるめっちゃいい人説、このアロイスが。
Enough. I gave you yours. Now you give me mine.
あ、
I'd not be seen here with you.
報酬が薬だったらあれだけ
Ah,
ど、
of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the Lady Saint's
やっぱ
image
金な
in
の
the
か。
eyes of the common folk, would we? Here's your special medicine.
Glad we understand each other. Till next time.
I be seeing you.
実は渡したものがすごいいい薬でみたいな。
I mislike this. What was that exchange all about? Mystifying.
こいつつけてみようぜ。
Chaos in the world begins with chaos of the mind.
しゃぶりりみたいなこと言ってるけど。
Chaos in the world begins with chaos. A moment's prayer can do a world of good. I fear I've much to attend to.
I fear I've much to attend to.
I fear I've much to attend to.
みんな同じ声。
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? I have noticed that the abbess goes out. You're back. Pray, tell me, have you
薬
found anything? What? Do you think... Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw before coming here.
Radcliffe.
Radcliffe, his name was. Pray,
Still
sir,
not
do what
okay.
you can. You're back. Pray, tell... These look like records of treatment. Johann and Bruno. I know these two.
うん退院し
They
て
left
た
here
な。
not long ago, fit as a pair of fiddles. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. Mayhap that's what got them out
エレーナ
safely.
に自然だった。だから無事に退院できたの。
At any rate, they may know aught of use. You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? These look like Johann and Bruno. I recall them being at any rate, they may know.
話はもう聞いたから。
I could make that shot. Be sure to aim
ついた
true.
か。ありがとうなす。ここは多分戻りの礎が
Say, you
あ
wouldn't
るよね。
happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name the Jadeite Orb. It was stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find out, he'd wring my neck.
ふむ。
It's no exaggeration. He said people killed before, more than a few.
それっ
That,
て次元性か
to be
な。
quite truthful, I'd intended to sell off the Jadeite Orb and quit this place for good. Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. That jewel was my last hope. Unless you were to find it for me. Would you, sir? Oh, pray do a poor man a kindness.
フライングしちまった。フライング入国してしまったわ。
Pray, sir, as for where to look, you could try asking a...
この上
Greetings.
Greeting.
You are the Arisen, are you not? Tell is you travel quite a bit. Tell me, in your comings and
お
goings,
古部という
did
名
you
の商
happen
人
to
に覚え
encounter
はあ
a
りま
man
せ
by the
ん。
name of Offulv? He seems to have vanished
Ah.
while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite
いたよ
Orb.
さっき。
My fellow
めっ
merchants
ちゃ
are
近くにいた
scouring
ぞ。
the city for him as we speak, but have had no luck as yet. And if I may be candid, our primary concern is not the
どっ
merchant.
ちに渡すかで結末変わる感じこれ。
'Tis an item of precious importance to myself and my partners, you see. I must see it reclaimed
多分
post
そうだよ
haste.
な。
And in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good Arisen? What say you, sir? would you be so kind as to seek out the jadeite orb on my behalf? You will be rewarded handsomely for your service. Of that I can assure you.
Sirs, a full Veneverite
二人から
seek
依頼
the
を受けた。
jadeite orb. To whom ought we to grant it? Assuming we find the thing at all.
The right to decide is yours alone, Master.
どっちに渡すかか。どっちに渡したもんかな。
Would you be larcenous deeds or the
いや、これどっちに渡すかな。
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy some.
一品、あ、贋作。あ、獣人マスク。買っとくべきか。でも俺獣人だからいらんか。え、えこれ買っとくか。これと、
Thing and see that. The truth for yourself. Call on me if e'er you're in need of an artisan. Hope to see you again.
待った。オッケー。なるほど。これ、贋作を作って、
Me a liar, then buy. Ah, I see you desire one of
二
my
人に渡せばいいんじ
masterpieces.
ゃね。
Very well.
おいく
I'll
ら？
have your order crafted in
What,
good
2000
time. A little patience is all I ask. Hope to see you again.
同時に渡せるかどうかだな、問題は。片方、あれ、ここじゃない。こっちか。親父、できたか。
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well.
あれ、あ、鍵って補充されたのか、これ。天根の魔導書。安いから持っとくか。
On the trans is not like to do much harm on its own.
これだけなら大した意味がない。
When
浄化もされると
combined
極め
with
て
its
危険な
take
代物だ。
care how you
取り
use
扱いに
it,
は気を
sir.
つけてくれ。あ、じゃあ1個しかないのか。あ、飛び石安くない？待って、贋作かよ。こっちは贋作じゃないんだ。
Hope to see you again.
よし、出た。
This is a forgery, is it not? A copy, in other words, with no inherent value. What do we
だ
hope to do
な。
with it?
Tis certainly identical to the original. I dare say
殺
anyone would be
さ
fooled
れ
by
なかっ
it.
何？
Well then, son, how might I be of service? Keep our wits about.
I've been on my feet.
I'm not
や、
agreeing.
やめなよ。あ、何やってんの？どくす。これ、掴んだら。待て。
What am I to do?
Greeting, we see.
待って。
Well, I ne.
俺のおごりだから、仲良くして。仲良く飲もう。
Have a look.
Places such as this depend upon my vigilance.
多分今この球児の人が殴られてたよね。オッケー。よしよしよし。え？横入りしたから？横入りしたから怒っちゃった？
Interested in my wares? Can't wait for the new equipment. Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
自分の非力さにうんざり。いやいやいや。
I don't have all day.
まあよかった。知らなくてよかった。もしかしたらなんか後々クエストで会う人かもしれないもんね。
There you are. Pray, tell me.
うわ。
Have you found the jadeite orb?
こいつに贋作を渡して向こうに本物を渡してもこいつの命は取られなさそうだけど、いやどっちがいいかな。こいつに贋作を渡して向こうに本物を渡せば多分こいつ贋作をそのまま売ってとんずらしようとするだろうから死にはしないよな。よし、そうしよう。
Oh, thank you, thank you. Now my freedom is assured. Pray take this. I know 'tisn't much. Right, I'd best get going. Sir, though we may ne'er meet again, know that I shall remember this kindness as long as I live.
本当にとんずらしてる。
I fear we have done Sir Offal an unkindness. May he find the strength to weather his troubles.
この人に
So, how goes it? Did you
本
manage
物を
to
渡
retrieve the
せば
jadeite orb?
この人はもうあいつに関わ
Ah,
ない
splendid.
よね。
You've my thanks. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one final matter to which we must attend.
なんだ。
You see, in my line of work, trust
あ、
is
はい
paramount.
はいはいはいはい。
And so we shall
危ねえ。
verify the orb's authenticity
宝
together.
石の真贋をね。もうそんな偽物なんて渡すわけないでしょ
I trust old Ibrahim's eye most of all. Let us pay a visit
う。
to
危ね
his
え。
scrap store.
まあこれでどっちも丸く収まったな。
Follow my lead.
うわ。ついてきた前が威圧的だな、えらい。まあ、全然。うわ。がっつり護衛もいるじゃん。いや、よかった。いや、本物を向こうに渡してこっちに心眼だと、結局偽物じゃねえかっつって、あいつが殺される羽目になったら
Good
あれだ
day,
なと思って。
Ibrahim. Would you be so kind as to examine this jadeite orb? Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal. I ask that you await my
席を
return
外す
here.
って何しに行くんだい？ 戻ってきたけど戻ってきたけど何
He ought to be finished by now. Come, let us go see.
いやまあ本物なんだけどね。余裕で。
You have done your title proud, Arisen.
も
This
ちろんですよ。
jadeite orb is indeed the genuine
1
article.
個しかないですからそれ
My
は。
partners shall be most relieved to hear of its return. You have certainly earned your reward. I trust you will find it
満足い
satisfactory.
かない場合、ね、疑った料金も。
And I do hope you will permit me to call upon you again, should aught arise.
信用第一だからね。ここは。安いか？あ、でも、いい笑顔。めっちゃ喜んでもらった気がするから、いいか。
This outcome was unknown to me. I had not
こ
thought
の
it
展開は
possible.
予想外です。
Unbelievable!
いや、よかった、マジで。逆だったら、あいつを殺して俺も殺される。
Any tidings to
出た可能性もあるってことだよね。
Welcome, sir. If you
ありが
think
と
me
う
a
な、親
liar,
父。
then buy something and see the truth.
Worth our coin.
Oi, you there!
お、
You've just arrived in town, haven't you? I don't mean to pry, only it's my
What was it?
grandson, a boy by the name of Rog. He's gone missing. Pray tell, have you seen the lad?
Morris, I've just found out Roger's been abducted by beasts.
タイムリーだな。
What? No! How can that be?
I've just heard news. Rog was seen being dragged off by wolves.
Oh, my poor boy. We must go rescue him at once.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go charging off after the lad. We are no match for such creatures.
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs when my only grandson's been taken from me?
くそ、急いでるのに今。
The soldiers won't do aught for him, will they now? Concern it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? If I do not hasten to the poor lad's aid, who will? Do you truly mean that, sir?
次元性かな、これ
You
も。
will save my grandson. If you return him to me, I will be forever in your debt, stranger.
What say we gather some information?
一旦ね、一旦お金をいただいて。
The flower, from what I can glean, the petals
夜になる
absorb
と
the sun's
光る
light
花が
by
咲く。
day, and isn't that unusual?
Have you some business with me?
Aye, I met Roger by the cenotaph on the eastern side of town.
町の東にある慰霊碑の近く。
He had what looked like a bundle of grass with him, only he was carrying it as though 'twere of the greatest import. When I asked what he was doing with it, he would say no more than 'twas a secret. So I told him to get home safe. Yet no sooner had I turned my back than I heard him scream. I charged to his aid, but a wolf was already scarpering with him and its jewels. Poor lad. His cries haunt me even now. Pray help him if you can, sir.
東ね。まだ聞くことがあるのか、こ
Where are you going?
Will this take long? I've ought to be doing.
What?
れ。さすがに丸一日経ったらもう、ダメなんだろうな。あ、これじゃない？これ辿っていけば、ってこと？
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
あ、ここかな。
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
How might we approach yon spire?
Let us make our way over to it while 'tis in our sights.
なるほどね。さっきの少女のあれはヒントだったのか。
I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about
慰霊
here.
碑、まあ、これが慰霊碑か？
I
の
knew it to be
四
so.
角いっぽいのが。少年、助けに来たぞ少年。逆走だったらちょっとあれかもしれんけど。
We've got goblins!
Shame I've no advantage against this bow. Are we all in the same boat?
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
属性効果を付与します。はい。ちょっと暗すぎたか。あんま変わんねえか。色
There are
味がちょっと
useful
変わっ
ingredients
た
to be
ぐらい。
gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
なんだ。異種格闘戦してる。この世界やっぱモンスター同士の戦ってていいですね。大型だけかと思ったら普通にゴブリンと狼が戦ってたりするし。お、洞窟の中。お、これはもうここだな。助けに来たぞ少年。
I cannot fault your prowess. I shan't let them harm you.
虫もいますと。メインポーンも同じ効果を得られる。でもこれ使ったからってああやっぱりそうだよな。玉吉に使わせないとダメなんだろうな。
At once, master.
うん、この中だな。
Heed your senses. If aught fills out of place,
間に合ったか。
very well be a trap.
助けに来たぞ少年。
I grant you roaring flame.
What I remember. The wolves. How is it I'm still alive?
よう生きてたな。
You saved me. Didn't you, sir? I can hardly believe it. How did you know where I was? Did Grandfather request your help? I suppose he must be worried sick about me. If it's all the same to you, sir, I think I'd like to go home now.
いいぞ玉吉。なんだその格好は。
Don't we have a report to make, master?
よし。
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go. Let us deliver the lad to Sir Morris forthwith. I know where that... Here already, are we?
Need anything? Many thanks. Rog?
Rog?
Is that you, my boy?
Hello, Grandfather.
'Tis a miracle. You're alive and in one piece. Oh, joy of joys! I thought ne'er to lay eyes on you
ワン
again.
ピースってどういうこと？
Grandfather, you're smothering me.
Oh, hush. You don't get to complain of such things
そうだ
after you
ぞ。
worried me half to death.
I'm very sorry, Grandfather. I didn't mean to cause you grief.
And you. Words alone will ne'er be enough
5
to
割引きでいい
express
ぞ。
the depth of my
A
gratitude.
級で。
I am truly
5
in your
割
debt.
50% 割引 A 級ライセンスをただ
Pray
で。
take this. 'Tis naught but a trifle in comparison to your kindness, but I hope you will accept it all the same. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for saving.
A resounding success.
わあ、お金はあり
Tis
がたいか
moments
も。
such as these that make an adventure worthwhile.
武器買おう。特定の地方で売った方がまあ。お。
In need of a doctor, are you? What's this you're giving me? Oh, I see. You want me to run some sort of test on this? Determine what manner of substance 'tis? Interesting. Well, you've certainly piqued my curiosity. Whatever your reasons, I'll take a look. Naturally, I'll need a bit of time with it.
しばらくしたらまた来るといい。
Oh, I don't know. Later.
OK。
What is it?
どうだった？まだか。さすがにまだか。じゃあちょっと、あ、これ次元性だ。なるほどね。巻きだめの聖女が、先生、わかったかね？
Ah, there you are.
Oh.
You've come at a good time. I've just finished running those tests. I must ask, where did you acquire that
かなり
concoction?
やばい代
'Tis a
物。
fell thing you got there. To be plain, 'tis more poison than
まあ
physic.
毒を持って毒を制すという可能性も考えたけど、ちょっとこれはもう7割近く、
It has the potential
あ
to
の
heal
女やべえ
one's
だな。
ailment, certainly. But only if they could
この
survive
中に
long
体が
enough,
耐えられれ
which
ば毒
isn't
も病も
likely.
治る。
Worse still, it has addictive
ああ、
properties
中毒
that
性
are
ね。
likely to cause the patient to become
でも
dependent
退
on
院
its
したやつ
deadly
は
effects.
中毒性はどうなったんだ？
I say patient, but I should hope whoever made this did not intend it as a method of treatment. You'd have to be well and truly mad to attempt such a thing.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
うむ。
I say we collect as much.
Worse still, I say patient.
イかれた女だったってこと。まあ、やべえ宗教なんだろうな。
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
あ危ない危ない。一旦先に。
Is there aught I can help you with, sir?
間に合わなかったのか？
Oh, if you're looking for Lubomir, his condition deteriorated to
まずい。
the point that he had to be moved to the basement sick room. He's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid, not even family. Even we're not allowed to go see him. No need to worry, though. The Abbess is tending to him
これどう
personally.
なるんだろう。
She'll nurse him back to full health, I'm sure of it.
エレーナが衛兵に金握らせたら俺牢獄行きじゃない？大丈夫かな？
The patients in this room must not be disturbed.
どきな。押し通るよ。
I need it.
大丈夫か？ルボミール。助けに来たぞ。
Oh, someone help.
でもジャンとブルーのはなんで依存性なく出れたんだ？
The patients in this room must not. The patients in this room must.
え、これどうすればいいの？シスター捕まえるって物理的に掴んでいいのかな？
The patients in this room. What are you doing?
あ、マジで捕まえるでいいのか？
unhand me this instant.
え
Many thanks for your assistance in this
あ
matter.
おおよかっ
Lena
た
is being questioned as we speak.
よかった
Suffice to say, your testimony, combined with the evidence you've procured, have cast a great deal of suspicion upon the abbess that she isn't like to shake. Pray have this, sir. It is your reward for aiding us in our duty to this city.
助かる6万ぐらいお立ち入りの制限投獄されてしまいます。危険を冒して侵入するか否か。はい。ふさわしい格好ね。もうちょっともらえるかと思ったけどもうちょっともらえるかと思ったわ。一旦救いの家に行ってみよう。
I must confess, I'm rather lost. Oh, heavens above! What are we to do? It was you, wasn't it?
あ、え?
You took the abyss from us. The acts she committed were unforgivable. This I cannot deny.
確かに許されないことをしたかもしれませんけど、なんだ？お前も牢獄に送ってやろうか。
But what do you expect will befall the rest of us in her absence?
この人たちはお前たちもなんか調合してたろ。
Without the abyss, we cannot possibly attend to all our patients.
指示がなければ。
Without her guidance, I forgive me. 'Twas an improper thing to say in light of the lives taken so
一旦冷
unjustly.
静になれるお前は院長の素質があるかもしれない。
I will do what I can, but I fear I cannot attend to everyone here.
玉吉を置いてけば指示してくれるはず。
I must confess, I'm rather lost. I will do what I can.
A moment's prayer can.
I fear this trial is
Perhaps you've a moment to spare.
make no sense. I will do what
あの人どうなったんだ？
Got any good stories to share?
無事かなんとかっていうやつ。死んでない？あ、よかった。よかったよかった。あれでもみんな話しかけられないんだけど。ぶねえ死んでるかと思った。お前からもお礼を頂戴したかったけど。別にね、お金じゃなくていいの。気持ちで。気持ちというお礼が欲